Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Megan from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. We have a lot to cover today because we're talking about that new moon in Libra. And Libra is all about finding the balance in relationships. And so for you, that falls into your, where does that fall for you? That falls into your 6th house of day-to-day work-life balance. So there you go. Exercise routines. Are you taking care of your health? So here's a great opportunity to plant the seeds of intention for what it is that will bring you the balance in your life. So it's an end of a cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle. We've had all those full moons and eclipses really clearing out the energy. And so this is kind of like this opportunity to kind of jump out there, take that leap of faith and go for it. When I was meditating on what was the vision I got for overall energy, and I got this, the Fool card, this taking the leap of faith, but I actually saw it out of this deck. It really struck me that that's where we needed to go with this. So some interesting things about this moon. This moon is falling into an odd aspect with the Uranus, which is in Taurus right now, and they're both at 5 degrees, and so that's a really uncomfortable angle. It's called a quincunx. It's 155 degrees, and it's just a lot of tension. So let's break it down a little bit. Libra and Taurus are both ruled by by Venus. And Venus, when she's in Libra, she likes harmony, and that's where she is right now. But Uranus, when it's in Taurus likes things steady and calm. I'm going to stay where I am until I know what I'm going to do, and then once I've made up my mind, I'm going to do that. Nothing's going to stop me. It's that kind of energy. And Uranus comes in and says, that's not how it works. I'm going to blow stuff up, but then you can figure it out. And so there's kind of this you can't really see where you're going. You don't really know what the next steps are. And so this moon is all about, being willing to make a decision, start moving in a direction, and then trusting and having the faith that the opportunities, the information, the guidance, the next few steps are going to show their way as they need to. And so it's kind of like when Indiana Jones threw the sand out into the middle of the chasm between the two cliffs there, and all of a sudden the path lit up before him. He had to make a choice. He had to decide to do something, and then he started seeing which way to go forward. This moon in Libra at this particular mansion, it's the degree that it's at. It is about sudden opportunities springing up out of nowhere in regards to relationships. So don't be surprised if something pops up and you're like, wait, what? Didn't see that coming. There's going to be some of that going on, some of that energy. The other thing that's interesting about this time is that we've got Venus that rules Libra and Taurus. She's in Libra, but she's in this beautiful energy, this really comfortable sextile cooperative energy with Jupiter, which is all about expansion in Sagittarius. And so that's an opportunity to really expand things for you in that to bring harmony into work-life balance. And Libra is also about balance. And so a real good opportunity to expand things the way you would like to there. So I wanted to get some overall energy. Oh, before I get into this, I always forget. Okay, so several things. If you comment on the video, you'll get on the drawing for the free video that I'm giving away for the comments. And I did the drawing for the comments from last month. And if you see it in your notification, be sure to email me so you can get your free reading. And the free reading is actually the one that I'm charging $1.99 per video for, because it's for the change of the equinox, this big change time that's going on. And when I did the readings, I expected them to be 30 minutes, and a lot of them were closer to 40, and some of them were over. And I think Taurus, yours went over the 40 minutes. So what a deal for $1.99. So if you'd like to purchase that, be sure to send me an email, and I will send you the link to that. And I think that is everything. One thing I want to say about this moon, what I want to say about what's going on right now, is your perception is your reality. In the way the planets are lined up right now, things are starting to go to direct, the things that are matching up with each other, the opportunities, it's about your perception. So what you think is your reality is your reality. So choose joy, choose happiness, and that will be your reality. All right, so overall energy, even though it's a new moon, we have a fiery climax approaches, but this is the full moon in Aries, and that happens on October 13th. So planting your seeds of intention for what you want to bring about for the work-life balance is going to be really important, because Aries is about your hopes, your goals, your dreams, and your wishes. And so planting seeds of intention now to bring in balance so that you can manage there's a sacrifice that's going to be made of some sort in order to bring your life into balance. So it starts with knowing what you want, where you headed, and then trusting that the universe is going to remove the obstacles. Fiery climax. All right. You also have bring love into the situation. It's a new moon in Aquarius. So bring the love in. So being willing to love yourself, being willing to be open to loving others, being willing to love yourself through the changes, having patience with yourself, having patience with others, especially with that fiery climax going on. We have the new moon in Pisces card, which is meditate and contemplate. So trusting spirit, getting in contact with spirit, having those conversations, showing up regularly. Oh gosh. Okay. So showing up regularly, my nose starts itching. So before you go to bed at night, just take a few minutes to settle in and think about what you want to accomplish, and allow it to happen in your dreams, or plan to have those conversations and be open to the information in the shower, or going for a walk in the evening, something you do regularly, journaling, something that you do regularly, where you say, hey, Spirit, I'm showing up to have this conversation. When I went to do the Equinox videos, I actually went down to the lake, and I told Spirit ahead of time, hey, I'm going to the lake tomorrow because I want to get information. And it came to me. And so setting a time, showing up, keeping an appointment with Spirit. And then I love this. The confidence to your success is the key. So if you have confidence in what you're doing, if you have faith, and if you have trust that when you toss your dirt out there into the chasm, that the path will light up before you, having the confidence to step off the cliff, having the confidence to trust in Spirit that something great and amazing is going to happen, then it's going to happen. Because Spirit's got them. They always do. So I think it's about the big wind up. Let's get into the 9-card spread, which is rarely 9 cards. Rarely 9 cards, and let's see what's going on with that. So let's see what we get here. So these cards, the way I set this up is the first card out is the key to the situation, and then we have wow, really? Okay, and then we have past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. And then I have clarifying cards with more guidance to come with that. And then because it's Libra season and all of the monthly readings seem to be about relationships, I went ahead and I dug into the deck for relationships that I like to use. But this will be a message from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? This is a love message from Spirit, so don't be confused about where that's coming from. Okay, so the overall energy for this new moon cycle, which is lovely. A new moon cycle lasts 6 to 18 months, okay? So, but it's healing. So this is a time to set your intentions to bring balance into your life for healing. So if this is a physical ailment that you've been dealing with, then allow for total recovery time. If your heart's been hurting, allow for recovery time. It's 6 to 18 months to really work through this cycle. So plant your seeds of intention for what it is that you want to heal in your life. Okay, there was something else. Hopefully I'll think of it. Okay, so the key to the situation is clarity and hope. Your attitude is going to determine where you go. I know you want clarity, Taurus. You want to know step by step by step where things are going. The way things are lined up right now, I think that's really hard to get for anybody. And it might be a little frustrating, and I feel like you've been standing there in the field staring. I don't know if you, it was like 6 months ago, I had this when I got into your energy, there was this standing in the field, this cow just standing in the field trying to decide what to do, which direction to go. And I feel that energy with you guys still. And so, you know, I think if you want to know all the things and exactly how it's going to lay out, that's where the trust comes in. There are no bad decisions. There's no good decisions. There's just choices and decisions. You start moving and Spirit says, oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, so here's what you need, and the path will light up before you. So making a decision, following your heart is always how it really works. And so the clarity in the heart spaces, I think that you're coming to the part where you understand that you have an opportunity here to start moving things forward. My cards are so curling up from the humidity. Okay, this, in the past, you were seeking information. This is receptive energy of the female. This is, okay, you're either seeking information about a female, which is possible, but really when I do the general readings, I think of this as the receptive energy. And so trying to receive knowledge, trying to receive information, seeking, actively seeking and trying to receive information about a decision that you are going to make. There it is. I knew this was going to be there. Here's the path. Here's the decision. This is in the house of the coffin. This is about the big transformation. And you are trying to decide which way to go. In your heart, I think you know what you want. But I think you want to have assurances that that is the way to go. And Spirit says, that's not how it works. Believe me, I know this. Oh, well, look at in the future, in the area of abundance. And this could be financial abundance. But this feels like just total abundance to me. Like you have it all. Like the career you want, the financial success that you want, the sense of emotional well-being because of this healing card. And it could be physically healing, right? So maybe you were here trying to receive information and guidance about which treatment to take to handle a health situation. And that could totally be it too. But the future looks really bright when we have the sun shining on the area of abundance. That's an abundance of great feelings. And in the past, you have had a lot of doubts and concerns about the burden that you've been carrying. So either the burden of a physical situation or of an emotional situation or the burden of the decision of trying to choose. And there's been a lot of doubts on which way do I go. Taurus, that's been the story for 6 months. Look, in the heart space, you have the fish, an abundance of love and feeling. Oh, it's beautiful. Like figuring out what you want, having the clarity and going forward is, remember, confidence is the key to success. Bring love into the situation. You're going to have to release something in order to make space. You know, the full moon happens before the new moons. And so you release and you allow in. But getting in contact with Spirit on a regular basis is going to help you. So you can't see all the steps, but you can see the next couple. Regular conversation with Spirit will help you find the next couple. Regular conversation with Spirit will help you. And you may end up somewhere where you never even thought you were going to go when you took that step, which is very uncomfortable for a fixed sign. And yet you have the abundance in the heart area and you have the sun is shining in your thoughts and the healing. And so I think you should trust your gut. So here we go. Loyalty in the past. Obstacle. What has been holding you back is loyalty. So loyalty to a job, loyalty to maybe you needed a second opinion from a doctor and you didn't want to upset the doctor by going to get the second opinion. Loyalty to a group situation, to a family situation. You wanted to change jobs maybe, but you didn't want to leave behind where you were and leave everybody stranded. Whatever it is, this sense of loyalty has been holding you back. And it's been a real burden. It's been a real burden. In the area of fast approaching news and change, the rider, you have the heart. So I think that whatever is going on, you are going to let love dictate the direction in which you head. What makes your heart happy? It's always the right choice. So here we go. Yep. Communication and transformation. And when I say the coffin, that doesn't mean somebody's dying. It could, of course, mean like maybe someone passed in the past, and this could very well be the will settling out. Okay, it could totally be that. Okay, and my ears ringing, so for some of you, that is it. For the vast majority of you, that is about this transformation that has been such a burden that you've been trying to decide. You will make the decision and you will go, and it will require either legal documents or communication. So signing a new contract with a new place of business. It could be divorce papers. It could be buying a house. It's something that has a legal contract, or it is actually communicating what through written words what the transformation is to the people that need to know in whatever way that is. So it could be legal or it could be personal. But when I see the letter card, that is like physically writing something out. It could be by me, email, or it could be snail mail. It could be either one. So let's get a little more guidance on this. Confidence is the key. Confidence is the key to healing the situation that you have been struggling with. Struggling so hard. It's been such a burden. Holy cow. For such a long time. Alright, so a little guidance on this. We have expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Confidence is key. So if there's a job you've been wanting and you've been afraid to seek it out, maybe this is you saying to the future employer, hey, here's what I can do. Here's my resume. It could totally be a job resume. Totally. And then we have rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Because we have finances in the area of the heart and the sun shining and the financial, but we have this heart. And so if there's a project that you've been wanting to undertake for whatever reason, financial, emotional, whatever this is, if it's you want to quit your job and go travel the world, whatever it is, okay, you have reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. What is it that you've been dreaming about? What is it that you have finally gotten the clarity about that you needed in order to pursue this and to move forward? Now is the time. These are beautiful cards. Oh my gosh. Finally. You guys have been stuck energy for so long. Honestly. We're really happy to see this. Okay, so being a Cancer water sign, I collect Tauruses like my mom used to collect spoons everywhere she traveled. So I have so many Taurus friends here, male and female, and I'm really excited to see you guys doing this, making up your mind and going, and this is wonderful. All right, so we have partners showing up in the space of the heart. Again, that could be business or not. We have clarity. Of course we have clarity. Clarity showed up, so doubling down. You will have the clarity about this partnership, business or personal. It could be either. It's really hard for me to tell here. We have giggle and balance. Okay, balance. Balance is the 6th house activity that's going on for you right now. This is where you plant the seeds of intention, is bringing the balance into your life. And the giggle, it says, all work and no play makes Taurus miserable and everyone around them miserable too. So find the joy, have the fun, go live your life the way your heart is taking you, whatever that means. I know somebody who wants to sell their house and move like way across the country, but they've been feeling like they've been stuck where they are because of what their business is. They own the business and they don't want to just like abandon it. But I have a feeling things are changing. Okay. Whoa. All right. So a little guidance on this. Renewing your life. Releasing the emotional clutter, releasing physical clutter, getting things out, removing. I know it's a new moon, but in order to clear space, you plant the seeds of intention, but then you have to till the earth, right? You have to do what it takes to nurture the dream and to make it come into reality. You can't just plant the seeds and walk away. It needs to be fed. It needs to be watered. It needs to be tended to. It needs a certain amount of sunshine. And one of the things that needs to happen here is you need to release emotional, mental, physical clutter, whatever it is that is holding you back from moving forward. So time to start, if you don't know how to do this easily, you can start with like just clearing a drawer, clearing a closet. If you're trying to bring partnership into your life, then don't have all the drawers and closets in your house full. Literally clearing out a drawer, making a little space in the closet will change the energy of the space and allow for somebody new to come in. So what does Spirit want you to know? What is the loving message from Spirit? What is it that they want you to know? Oh, you have 3. You have time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So So start with the healing process. Like I said, this is a 6 to 18 month cycle, right? So start with the healing, clearing your emotional clutter. If you're trying to bring in a new partnership, a new relationship, it requires you to sacrifice and give some stuff up in order to create that space, because we do have this card here also in the future, right? Like you're going to have to let something go, and it looks like physical, mental, emotional clutter. You're going to have to clear space to allow the heart to kind of run the show for a little while here, right? So it's going to take time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. You have trust. You have, this card says trust. This is what I saw. And so here you go. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And so I think that's where the clarity comes in. I think that you're looking around and you're going, yeah, you know what? This is really what it is. It isn't what I thought it was going to be when I started. It isn't where I want to be right now. And it's definitely not where I want to go. And so here's where I am. There's where I want to be. And I'm going to take that first step, and I'm going to release a little clutter. I'm going to start the healing process. So, job change, moving, I don't know. But it looks like it could be a partner, because now partnership again could be business, all right? Don't want you know what it is you're seeking, okay? So some of you it's going to be business, and some of you it's going to be romantic. But it says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Time, that's the tree for growth. And trusting. Trusting your heart and trusting those around you. Ooh. Powerful reading. I'm not surprised. It's all been about, Libra season's all about relationships. I'm going to do a random relationship reading coming up here when I find a few minutes, because there's so much going on. All right, Taurus. So be sure to send me an email if you want to purchase any of the $1.99 videos, or for $19.99 you can get a very personalized month ahead reading that is very similar to the ones that I did for the monthlies, but there'll be 6 additional decks that I'll be pulling cards from, and they have been averaging about 45 minutes also, so really good deal on that for you if you would like to do that. And I will talk to you soon. Looks like this new moon is a great opportunity. So, how do you do a new moon ritual? You write down what you want, where you want it to be. Not all the steps. What is the end result? And the end result isn't necessarily a person. It's not what color their hair or eyes are. It's the feeling that you want to feel. I want to be in an emotionally satisfying relationship that allows me the freedom to be myself, and that is supportive and loving and caring and nurturing, if that's what you're seeking, okay? So you write down something like that, and then you write down, but I am so grateful for the financial opportunities that I have, or the career goals that I have, or whatever you're grateful for. Look around your life. You have stuff, and that you know that you have manifested. You are a manifester, so you can manifest anything. So look around, start counting your blessings. Start counting your blessings. That raises your vibration into that level where you start attracting in the higher vibrational opportunities, the higher vibrational people. So raise your vibration through gratitude. And then on that new moon on Saturday the 28th, I don't even know if I said it, the new moon is at 2:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Burn it. You don't have to do it at that time. You have like 72-hour window. But after the new moon has happened, go out there and turn it over to spirit and trust. Take that leap of faith. The path will open before you. I know it will. All right? You take care. We'll talk soon.